Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is October 18th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's minimize that. Let's resize this. Let's take a quick look at this quarterly chart. On this quarterly chart, as I left this price marker on here because this is the level where I think the Russell needs to get up above this level and close. Really, it should be these highs over here around this level here, around $5 higher than what I have here. So don't pay this too much attention. It's just this recent high that happened, I think, this week, and that we have on this month's candle, this quarterly candle, which is this month's candle, that I'm kind of looking at. Just let you explain what I see here. If we don't get crossed there and we end up swinging back down to the low side, I just want to see it. I want to see if I'm bullish trader, so I'm always thinking, okay, is it going to break this high? Is it going to break this high? If I want to do a bearish trade, I'm going to do a bearish trade somewhere above here. No trade recommendation, but this is what I see on the quarterly chart. On the quarterly chart, I see us, above an R1, below an R2, and we're still below these all-time highs on the Russell. The Russell still is beginning to look a lot really bullish now, and it's beginning to make the higher lows and trying to make that higher high on this picture here, and it hasn't done it yet. So making all-time highs this year, I'm kind of doubting it. That's the whole thing. But let's go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there on this monthly chart. As we can see, the Russell has been fighting to go higher. On this monthly chart, we can still see the higher lows and the higher highs. But again, it hasn't broken this high back here, this year's high, which is this high right here. So we got to see if it can actually do that. But it still does look bullish. It was still above the 9-10 moving average, and we still look like we're fighting at a top. Again, it has supply that's 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, that is fighting. And that's why supply and demand and being able to see this type of stuff, and you realize, why does it slow down here? It slows down here because of supply in the market. That's all it is. That's all it's about. Not all it's about, but that's one of the big major factors that it's about. But let's go down to this weekly chart and see what we see here on this weekly chart. As we can see, this thing is also doing a pattern that I like. I've seen this pattern on a couple of the indexes here, and I see this pattern. The thing is, this is the pattern that I see, on intraday type stuff. And where the market has started making these, it seems like it's going up, but then it starts developing this top where it can't break through. So this is kind of like my breakout fake out. Well, I call it my breakout fake out. So I'm looking for it to break out above here, close above here, maybe go a little bit higher, then come back down and test this area. That's going to be a trade. No trade recommendation, but that's going to be a trade for me. So that's why I'm kind of this top. I do have a long position in the market already on the Russell. So again, I'm still looking for it to do this breakout thing, but I got in way back. So again, I'm very patient on my long trades these days, and I just patiently wait as long as I see that it is doing what I expect it to do. The 50 has gotten above the 10 moving average. 50 has gotten above the 200 moving average on this bigger picture. And also, again, I do still expect, this thing to go higher. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and see what we see here. On the daily noise, it doesn't look too good here, what happened these last couple of days. But again, it's option expiration. Option expiration, if I go and look at my options, I bet you I see a whole lot of open interest on the call side, right around this 27 number. It didn't close above 27, then close above 26, I see. On the put side, also, I bet you I see a lot of open interest and a lot of option activity down here at this 25. This thing ended up staying within the $2 range here the last couple of days, But let's see what's going to happen next week, because this market ran up to this level and then it just halted, But that's kind of like You know, a lot of times what you see around option expiration, there's levels that the market has a hard time getting over, and there's levels that the market's going to have a hard time dropping back below. And that's all I really want to share at this time. So this is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.